From sports to Hollywood, who wants some relationship drama? It is everywhere. Ariana Grande's love life has been making the headlines, and now the wife of her alleged new boyfriend is speaking out. So rumors started swirling earlier this month about Ariana's new romance with her Wicked co-star, Ethan Slater. Well, Ethan's wife has now come out with a statement saying that her family has been the collateral damage of this new relationship and that Ariana is, quote, not a girl's girl. Dun, 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 dun. This lady in the front row was like this. Oh my gosh, it's true, it's how we feel. This term, not a girl's girl, let's unpack that, and let's unpack that it's being used against, like, the cutest, sweetest Ariana Grande? What do we think?
I think, you know, this is all because the timeline seems wonky, right? So Ariana was married, and then first we found out that she and Dalton Gomez were breaking up or had separated. And as you mentioned, Mel, Ethan Slater was married. His child is under a year old, right? So yeah, the timelines matter. And, you know, just Mother's Day. So what was Mother's Day? 2 months ago? He was posting like a dedication to the mother of his child, his estranged wife. People are shaking in their heads because the timeline is shady.
And also, Lainey, wasn't Ariana commenting on the mother's...
She liked a few photos.
She liked a few photos, so the timeline is shady. So when I talk about timeline, people are wondering, what is the overlap? Because Ariana's team is trying to put out there through their sources, talking to TMZ, talking to People magazine, about how Ethan's marriage was over before she and Ethan got together. This is what celebrities do, right? They complain. TMZ talking about me too much. Oh my God, people are gossiping about me too much. But when they need those outlets, they are out there. She's a superstar. She has the resources to get her side of the story out, to lay out this timeline. But people aren't buying the timeline, and the ex-wife isn't buying the timeline, so that's why this girl's girl thing is coming up. Because, timeline.
To be clear, he was saying they were separated, but the wife didn't know?
Oh!
Surprise, honey!
Yeah.
Oh
okay. Good. What about this term? What do you think, Teddy?
I don't like the term girl's girl. I don't like bro code. To me, it's just very like it's just kind of like 30 years ago and very gendered. I think the idea of kind of gendering it is, I just don't like it. I think it's a bit weak. I think you should try to be a good person. I think you should try to not actively mess up other people's relationships. But I don't think it should be gendered.
Yeah.
But I also don't think, thank you, tepid applause. I appreciate it. But I also don't think, I think the timeline kind of does match up. I've been studying this for days, and I am both a mathematician and a forensic investigator, and it seems like they could have been separated for a few months, and that's kind of the story that's being put out there. So if the marriage was falling apart anyway, it's unfortunate that there's a young kid, but if he didn't want to be with her, maybe she didn't want to be with him, we don't know the whole story, and he has a shot at Ariana Grande,
Teddy.
I say, why not? And I'd say the same for her if she was working with Harry Styles. So, life is messy. Breakups happen.
Well, that's
I'm
why
sorry.
I feel like girls being a girl's girl and bro code, what you just said.
I don't like it.
I don't mind it because I think it's just long form for short form word, meaning the human code.
Yes.
And the human code being like generally, you know, morals and ethics, which humans have been messing up for a long time. So I don't really have a problem with the girl's girl and bro code, because I think they mean the same thing.
I still like the genderedness of it, like bro code, like, oh, you don't with another man's woman, or you don't, I just, that just kind of feels
the girls
outdated to me.
Is that bro Teddy?
That's bro Teddy,
But don't you think he's going to, do you think this is going to work out?
Okay, I was on TikTok this morning. And they're like, why did he blow up his marriage for something that you know is gonna last 5 minutes, right?
Do you know what it reminds me of?
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, I feel like Ariana Grande and SpongeBob, that's who he played. So, like, Pop Princess and Ariana Grande together, like, it's just the couple for the times we live in.
Right.
For when we lived in our times, it was, remember Julia Roberts and Lyle Lovett? Just the most unlikely couple that everyone was like...
Oh, I loved it.
Well, I did too. I actually did love it. But it didn't work out.
Didn't work out. And I gotta say, I mean, girl's girl, girl code, whatever. don't let him off the hook, okay? He is
Sure.
front and center to blame for blowing up his marriage and leaving his son behind. I'm just saying.
Also, she has a song called Thank You Next and Break Up With Your Girlfriend, right? So if
Yeah.
he thinks it's lasting, I don't think so, buddy.
Okay. Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.